Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me for today's daily snapshot. Today we're going to be talking about the FOMC meeting taking place today and how to trade it. But before we do that, please take note of the following important information. Please note that CFDs are high-risk products and that you should be completely aware of the risks that they pose. Also, please know that this is a general market commentary only and does not constitute investment advice. These are the sources of information. Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, the Fed is due to release its FOMC statement and announce the Fed funds rate at 6 p.m. GMT and 2 p.m. New York time today. Fed Chair Powell will hold his press conference 30 minutes later. Now, market participants will be looking for clarity on the Fed's new inflation policy. The Fed is now targeting average inflation over time, which is a move away from the absolute target of 2%. Now, an average target does allow for an overshoot of inflation, and in fact, the Fed may tolerate higher inflation just so that it can reach its average. Now, an emphasis on forward guidance to draft policy is a likely policy tool the Fed is going to be using, and mentions of longer-term Treasury purchases will be of interest. Let us bring up our chart. And what we have here is gold and the US dollar. And what we're looking for is we're looking at this candle here, which is our anchor. Then what we've done is we've drawn a line in the sand over here, so to speak. And if the gold price closes above this green horizontal, then there is a bid for gold coming in. At the same time, take a look at the US dollar. We are using this candle as our anchor. Here is our proverbial line in the sand, and it looks as if the US dollar is looking to close below it. If gold and the US dollar move in these directions and close above their respective lines, if it's gold, or below its respective line, if it's the US dollar, then it is likely that the greenback is being pressured by comments made by Jerome Powell in the press conference, as well as the FOMC policy statement. Let's end off with some key takeaways. The Fed needs to clarify how its new policy framework will operate. This may mean that it aims to overshoot in inflation so that it meets its average target, and this could pressure the greenback further. Gold and the US dollar will be key in assessing how the market interprets the release and press conference. I hope you found this snapshot useful. If you did, please click on the subscribe button below. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future.